So I've been talking about the glasses I ordered from Zenni Optical, my sponsor. Now, I've never ordered glasses online before. I didn't trust it, to be honest. But mine had a scratch, and Zenni was my sponsor, so I kind of sort of had to do it, right? I mean, I can't tell you about it if I haven't done it. So my previous thinking was, prices are too cheap. These can't be good. I'm not going to like them. I'm picky. I take that back. Mine costs about $70, and I can't tell the difference from the $500 pair I purchased 2 months ago. By the way, my wife likes them too. She said they look good on your face, and I want some too. And at about $70 or less, I can buy them. I am surprised, and I'm a customer. Zenni Optical has prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, all starting at under $30. Go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription. They'll ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And Zenni has that virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face, and that is very cool and confidence building. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now it's time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out pretty quick, so don't sit on this. Go to Zenni.com/podcast, promo code podcast15. Okay, funny story. My wife was listening to my podcast the other day. Yes, she does that. And she said, what's this thing called Whatnot you keep talking about on your podcast? Are you shopping without me? Yes, I am. I'm cheating on you. It's called Whatnot. It's live shopping with chat, and it's a lot of fun. Look, I coach a lot of people online. I coach people to make money online. Most don't know how to do it. And I have been telling a few lately to go to Whatnot, see what they're doing, and give it a try. If you're a Whatnot seller, you really shine, and your people find you. And that's a big deal because if you're selling online, they need to find you for you to make money, right? And then they become repeat customers because they see your face, not just your logo. Whatnot is the largest dedicated live shopping platform, whether it's beauty, it's collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies. Yep, cookies. Sellers are building real thriving businesses. Anyone can do it too. Some people on Whatnot are selling, get this, 10 times as much as they do on other major marketplaces. And you don't know this, but Whatnot buyers spend more than an hour on the app every day. They're not browsing. That's why they call them buyers. They're buying your stuff. So here's how it works. You go live, you showcase your products, and you earn real income. Search Whatnot, WHATNOT, in the App Store, download, and you can start selling right away.
Never give up, fighting till the end, gotta get back up. No time for loss, fighting till the end no matter what the cost. Yeah.
Keep moving, gotta get back up. What? Keep moving, gotta get back up. Keep moving, gotta get back up. What? Keep moving, gotta get back up.
How are you? Come on in. How you doing today? You ready? Ready to take on the day no matter what happens? Days are like that. I don't know about you. Well, most people I know get up and take on the day, and it just brings lots of surprises. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. But in any case, you've got goals, ambitions, dreams, desires, stuff you're trying to figure out and get done, and trying to work through the process, right? We all go through that. That's what this show is all about, here to help you figure that stuff out. Today, if you're a leader and you find yourself in leadership capacity, do you run into conflict all the time or at any time? Or is that, a lot of people tell me if they're a leader, they say, well, that's the problem. It's a conflict all over the place. We're going to talk about that today and why I think it's not a bad thing to look for conflict. And I'll tell you why, okay? It is the daily boost from motivationtomove.com. 18 seasons, about ready to wrap up our 18th year. 5,000 episodes plus coming our way. I did mess up on the episode count a little bit, so we still have a few more to go. We're going to correct that, and I didn't even know I did it. I think I skipped ahead 30. It's kind of weird. I was talking to Nikki the other day. She said, what are you going to do about it? I said, well, I guess we'll change it. She said, well, you mentioned that on the podcast. I said, well, that's what happens on the podcast. I don't edit. We mention what's real, being honest about that. So if you're confused or if in the couple of days you see the episode numbers change, I'm not cheating. I just made a mistake a few months back and need to kind of fix that, get back on track here, okay? My name is Scott Smith. Good to have you here today. Thanks for stopping by. You should join me and face your passion. You should. Now, we're going to push this a little more here in a couple of weeks and maybe get a couple of more people in the door. We've been growing very, very slowly there because I just love the group. It's fantastic. And this is a life-changing group to find your purpose, your passion, your meaning, and your legacy. If you're interested, if you've heard me talk about it before and you want to chat about it, send a note to support@motivationtomove.com. Just let me know you want to chat about it. Let me know a little bit why you want to chat about it. And we'll get on Zoom together, have a quick conversation, and see if this is something you're going to want to do. Not about me, it's about you, okay? So support@motivationtomove.com. So are you a leader? Let's talk about leadership today. I'm not one of those guys that coaches a lot of leadership. It's just not It's like the Stoicism thing we talked about yesterday. It's kind of what I do, kind of understand it. It's in my tool set. I do it all the time myself, but it's not where I specialize. It's not what I do. I focus on passion, purpose, meaning, and legacy. That's what I like to do, and I like to apply motivation and inspiration to make that happen. Of course, leadership is one of those little skill sets you have to have in place. That's the mastery part of what you do. So no matter what you want to do in your life, if you want to step up at a higher level, you're going to be a leader. I don't want to be a leader. I just want to be a mom. Welcome to the ultimate leadership. So the title that I wrote today, Leaders Look for Conflict, might be a little over the top, you think? Did I get on YouTube or ChatGPT? I don't think so. But you know, I want you to be a better leader. I know you want to be that way as well. I also know that you hate and don't want anything to do with conflict, especially since I can hear right now, here's what you're saying. Why can't we just get along? Well, you're probably not saying that, but it's a good line anyway. Nobody likes conflict. In fact, nobody likes the word no, the word NO. You know why? Because it creates conflict. A lot of ways to create conflict. It's all over the place right now. Just came through an election season. We saw it everywhere. It was all over the place. I get it. Why can't we all just get along? Saying the word no is hard enough. Saying yes when others agree or disagree with your choice can be even more difficult. Wait a second, Scott. Saying yes can be more difficult? Have you ever found that to be the case? Oh, I found it to be the case a lot. The answer is yes, it can. However, the truth is that conflict will always happen at a certain time. Take a guess right now. Think about it for a second. Let me give you a moment just to ponder that. When will conflict happen? The answer is this: when two or more people get together. Yep, especially when there's a common goal and everyone's on the same page. Wait a second, Scott, you just lost me right there. I know I do that sometimes, but I get there. You know how I bring it all back around. If there's two people are together, there's going to be conflict. Now, I know some of you are saying, well, Scott, there's nobody else in the room and I feel conflicted in my head. I felt that way too. See? You don't even need two people, do you? But especially when two people are in the room and they have a common goal and everyone's on the same page. Conflict will always play a role in your success. What do you mean? We're all on the same page. How can conflict actually be there? Well, yeah, we're all on the same page. We agree with each other and we want the same result, but the conflict is going to be there. Why can't we just get along, Scott, and get to the point? I will right now. It's not that really. It's just a matter of no matter how positive your project is, everybody has a different idea about how to reach the outcome. Everybody has a different right way and everybody has a different wrong way. And you may not even know it. Sometimes you're working with a group. I was thinking I was doing some volunteering work for hurricane recovery a couple of weeks back here. We were tearing down a pool cage in actually my daughter's backyard, but I got together with about 7 or 8 people from a church and went over there and we volunteered to kind of pull this pool cage down that got wrecked and haul it out of there. And it was a really nice group of people, and we all agreed on the mission. Everybody's happy to be there, and yet there was a lot of conflict. We all agreed how to do it, yet we didn't agree exactly how to get it done. So I became a little bit of the de facto leader. I didn't want to be because it wasn't my home. So the leader became the owner of the house, my son-in-law. And I said, dude, you're the boss of the house. What do you want to do? We had to have a discussion about that. You see, as a leader, things change when you approach a conflict as a simple why on the road to progress. It becomes a decision that is part of the process and leads to the outcome everybody else wants. When you get to that why, it's a big deal. Leaders, managers, moms and dads, son-in-laws, anybody responsible for moving forward eventually learns to accept the conflict that's in the group. So when we're in this situation, when you have everybody on the same page and everybody giving up, in our case, a Saturday morning and everybody doing it volunteer and it's kind of hot and humid, it's Florida and in October, you know, everybody's on the same page and yet there's conflict in how to get it done. And you can kind of recognize that people are kind of muttering underneath their breath. They're happy to be here, so grateful to be able to help, but you know what I mean. So leaders don't get emotionally fired up. I didn't, and my son-in-law didn't. You don't yell and you don't scream. You don't freak out. In some other creative way that we're also good at. Conflict is just another step in the process. And that's what I took him aside as well, because he didn't quite know what to do. And to be honest with you, my son-in-law did not know how to accept the help. A big helper himself. He didn't know how to accept it. So I again became the de facto leader to help him learn to accept it and to accept that these people are just being people on the same page trying to get stuff done. So I just accepted the conflict. I accepted the conflict inside his brain, inside his mind. And the sooner we can resolve that obstacle, the sooner we can reach the goal. Everybody respects and appreciates you. So in my case, for that particular time, all I did was simply understand that everybody had a mission, and you begin to pull a bit of a team together and you kind of group source the solution. But there does come a point in time when somebody has to make that decision, and that becomes the leader. In this case, thank goodness, it was my son-in-law. I didn't have to make that decision, but I did have to lead him to making that decision. I only did that because I understood that good, bad, indifferent, on the same page, not on the same page, it just does not matter. There will be conflict simply because we all have a different way of looking at things and doing things. Look at your day that way, and I think you'll see things a little bit different today, and you won't get freaked out when stuff happens. And the cool part about that is because eventually there will be something you want to be freaked out about, and you'll have the energy and time to do it. You know it's coming! Yes, it is. And then you're going to say, why did I do that? Well, it's because it happens sometimes. It's the ebb and flow. It's the yin and the yang. That's it. The pendulum swinging left and right. It just happens. You know it to be true. Tomorrow, relative time management on tomorrow's Daily Boost.